everybody, welcome to group break number 594. We are doing another 8-box case of 2425 SP Authentic. This is our final 8-box case. So good luck, folks. Let's have some fun. Let's get some cool cards. And let's get going. DNAMs, once the first box is actually open, we can stop. Oh, I forgot to show people's teams. Here, let me get the boxes down, and then we'll go from there. Just so I have it too in the video. Very nice having this just to like sanity check myself, even though everything's there. It's just, sanity checks are good, man. So, but once the first box is open, definitely no more trading teams, because yeah. All right, here we go. If you want to trade cards after or something like that or whatever, we can try and figure that out. Here we go. Good luck. Let me pull this closer. Here we go. Who are we hoping to pull today? Yeah, I mean, you can view them on the I like saving the show notes on the side. You can, I think if you go to breaks and you go like, you can click on the breaks, you can see all the spots people have, which is why like I don't put it in the show notes. But yeah, the show notes are pretty much like static at this point anyways. Yeah, if you, oh yeah, click on the shop button. Yeah. Better experience is the show notes. Okay. Yeah, I unfortunately like I had the best experience when we were doing them outside of here on Twitch, because I had an actual like overlay in 16:9 that like essentially the break would take up the full screen, and then you'd have like the teams on the side in a nice way, like not just a spreadsheet, because I hate having a pasted spreadsheet, but it's probably better than my chicken scratch handwriting. So, Jack Hughes, Graham Clark for the Wild. Clark is for the Wild there. Kovalenko for the Avs. But yeah. Ivan on the Future Watch. Forsberg, O'Reilly, Kucherov. Othman, Forsberg for the Avs. Stanky. Get a little stanky there. I can see if I can quickly copy and paste them. Yeah, I can't get all the teams here. Yeah. Yeah, if like I'd rather have the break rules there, Rantanen, Kemper, and Swayman. Personally speaking, but if you guys want them there, like just let me know. Robertson, Hintz, Miller, and Mancini, couple Rangers and some Stars. Just let me know what you'd rather have. Yeah, I need to get some polysporin on this after. That looks a little messed up there. I don't even know what that's from, which is the wild part. I think it's from the underside of the cabinet when I was... Okay. Yeah, I can start doing that and then revert back to the old show notes or something. I'll just have a copy paste for them. Gonçalves, Tavares, McTavish. Rantanen, McKinnon, Lane Hudson on the pageantry, and Philp for the Oilers. Sign of the times. Kelly Chase for the Blues. Oh, that's a rare autograph. Don't see too much Kelly Chase. When you have a bunch of teams, it helps. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can throw them up after Ducks, Draisaitl. I'll do it after this box then. All right, Future Watch time. It's red. Looks like a Red Wing. Sebastian Casa. Sorry, I was a little bit off to the center there, or off to the side on that one, but nice Casa. Little initials on the autograph. $9.99. One of the extended Future Watches. Not actually part of the base set. Fun fact. Stanky Blue, Hanzik for the Flames. Shibrikov on the Spectrum, Crosby, and Bjorkstrand. All right, let me get those up there. I mean, he's a weird one because, by the way, I'm just changing the show notes here. There we go. He's a weird one because I think he's actually good. But, it's tough because I thought he was a lot better back in the day. All right, I've updated the show notes, by the way. Would you rather have it by your name alphabetical or by team alphabetical? Is the only other thing too for that. Because like we can do either or. I just did it by team alphabetical. Name alphabetical. Okay. Oh, one name, one team. You guys got it. You guys got to decide on that one. Whatever I see the most for is what we'll default to. Name, I guess name makes the most sense from a yeah, because the whole purpose is to serve it for people who have multiple teams. Name, okay. All right, it's by names now. But yeah, I guess if you have like 4, 5, 6 plus teams, yeah, names makes a lot more sense. If you have 2, it's probably easier, but when you get up there in teams, yeah. All right. They should have like, honestly, a team filtering system on here would be sick, or like view your teams, because they have the data on here. I wonder how hard it'd be to add like a press this button to view your teams in the break type of thing, right? It's doable. We got Del Mastro, Hronik, and Marchenko. Zibanejad, Kreider, Forsberg again, Brazo. The Brasmaster himself for the LA Kings. I keep on forgetting to look up how to pronounce chirography. I think it's chirography. Fiala for the Kings. Let me get that. There we go. Nice little Fiala case it. Thanks, DNAMs. I try and have some fun. Just try and keep it chill and, you know, Blues, Mrazek. Try and provide value when the break doesn't, and even when it does. Jets? No, Oilers. Phil Kemp. Phil Kemp. Yeah, like a straight up, if we were to do, our pricing option would be better if we just did straight up like Phil's 32 spots, buy your team random at the end. Brazil for the Bruins, Ishikov. Because we can just cost control that. A Stanky level 3, let's go. Bedard and Kent Johnson, even though this bounty's probably well done. Because it'd be $60 a spot, but it's just the random as you go versus like the buy now thing, right? Like if you do $60 a spot for all of them, and like the first 3 teams are Minnesota, San Jose, and someone else, you're never selling another spot in that. So it's like, yeah. We are like, I work for a shop, so we're based in Surrey at Zephyr Epic. You can find us online. We are like an Upper Deck Air, all of that fun stuff. So Kopitar for the Kings, Gonsalves, and Cameron Crotty for the Wild. Well, for the Kraken, Acetate Future Watch of Logan Morrison. The one time you want Seattle. They're not that bad, though. Yeah, we actually do a lot of like Pokemon 2 online. We can't do it on here, unfortunately. But McKinnon, Ranton, Hayes, and then obviously have our physical store. So Zellweger, Jerome McGinley, Brad Nadeau. I'd love to see an Iggy auto today. Crosby, Rossi, and Barkov. And Marchand Pasta, Fantilli, and Jackson Blake. A nice little hit there for the Kraken. I need to have the teams alphabetical because then I can find who gets stuff. So, but yeah, always nice hitting those acetate future watches, even if they're not the best players. Very funny. You can tell. You can tell when a product's printed by what rookies are in the insert sets. So you could tell that they printed this product, for example, for the freshman focuses before Celebrini and Smith and all of the rookies made their debuts. Same probably with the acetate future watches because they're not in that checklist. So the future watch auto from that box was Phil Kemp. The acetate is Logan Morrison. So it's always one of my fun things of going through a product, and you can kind of tell that they like pre-planned printing some of this stuff, and then rookies kind of filled in wherever. Same thing like with Ice, for example, because you got your base rookie set, and then which like Celebrini, Smith, etc. aren't a part of like the paper base, but they're in the acetate one, and you can just kind of tell based off of that. Always fun. Hudson, Wilson, Vasilevsky, horizontal Lekaramaki today. We'll try. McCartes, Iggy, and Albert Johansson. We have a sign of the times. Ooh, Quebec Nordiques. This could be sick. Owen Nolan for the Nordiques, aka the Colorado Avalanche. All right, we'll take that. That's sick. That's cool. That was the theme of the first inner. Colorado was Ronbin, by the way. The theme of the first inner was really solid, nothing insane. But I gotta sneeze, and by saying I have to sneeze, I know I won't have to sneeze, but it's like right at the. Okay, we're okay. I mean, Quebec could still have a team. It's just NHL's break glass in case of emergency, right? Kovalenko, Demko, like, why would you give it to the spot that you know could fill it when you could do something else? All right, horizontal and red. Horizontal and red. $5.99. Yan Kuznetsov. 31 of $5.99. They did them too. They did them the proper way. Yeah, I like when cards left side the left side on the horizontals on the like bottom of the top loader, and then when you flip to the back it's like that. Oh, so much nicer. Kairu and Thomas, Maverick Bork. Have a bonus update autograph here. Bowen Byram for the Avs. Nice little box here for the Avs. Little update Bowen Byram. Vancouver Giant legend. Yeah, the NHL won't bring back Quebec unless they need a break glass in case of emergency team. Jack Hughes, Fleury. Just because... Yeah, Atlanta's got some different owners, potentially. Look, I am a big defender of putting hockey teams in non-hockey markets. Like, I think Arizona ultimately... Even though the problem with Arizona was their ownership groups were awful, especially the last one. The last one was running it like essentially a venture capitalist corporation. It was very strange. But that's how you introduce more people to the sport. And it takes time. It obviously takes time to grow that team. and foster those community relationships. But like, we wouldn't have one of the best players in the NHL if it weren't for the Coyotes. Bedard for Chicago, Jack Thompson, Villalta. Pierrick Dubé on the future icon. Collabs of Miller and Besser. Caulfield for the Habs. Gavin Brindley to 399 for the Blue Jackets. Nice one there. Doesn't have any autographs in this, so Bolduc, Josh Doan for Utah, and Stezka for the Kraken. Chuck for the Panthers, Kaprizov, and Matt Barzell. Devin Cooley for the Flames, Svetch, and Joshua Waugh. I mean, yeah, the only two places in Canada that make sense to me are either a Quebec team or another Toronto-based team. And like, I don't know how well MLSE would sign off on another Toronto-based team, because I guarantee you there would be a bunch of people that would jump ship from the Leafs. A decent amount, especially if the Leafs are bad. But the weird part is that if you go into the like Hamilton region, I think Hamilton shrink wrap feels really weird in some parts. Hamilton goes into a I think they're at the edge of the Sabres catchment technically. I know Niagara is definitely technically Sabres region. The Halifax Keys. Dude, Halifax, I was talking to people today on social media about the CHL stuff, because they're not allowing NCAA coaches in, but it's been cleared up a little bit after some initial what are you doing, you guys are dumb comments. But the Halifax Mooseheads are one of the best financial teams in the CHL. Like, they're one of the few teams that I think actually could pay Gavin McKenna $1 million and not be worried about it. Joshua Waugh, Josh Doan, and Nick Schmaltz. Wow, we almost had a triple Josh pack. Chuck Bennett, Quinn Hughes, and Jet Luchenko. Getting some Reds we haven't pulled before. For the Devils, Stefan Noason. On the Sign of the Times. Not someone you've seen sign a ton recently. That is the one nice thing about the Sign of the Times this year, is that they do have players that haven't signed a ton recently or don't get featured a lot. So, Scanlon, Panarin, both for the Rangers. Red. Frank Nazar, Future Watch autograph for Chicago. Yeah, that's a good one. Grant. Really solid start here. Got some fun ones up top already. It's not like that one inner of SP Authentic. Actually, that Master SP Authentic, where like this would have been our hits from the Master. Kaprizov, Ostapchuk, Vancouver Giant Legend, Zach Ostapchuk, Ishakov, Del Bell Blues, and Shesterkin. Islanders, Blue Jackets, Rangers. Yeah, again, the last break of the day today will be clear cut in a stash or pass draft. If you want to get in on that, the spots are in the are pinned on the screen here. It is a fresh master case too, in case you are one of those people that wants a full fresh case for it. But it's been clear cut's been really good this year. So. All right. Aho for the Hurricanes, Jason Robertson, Rutger McGrory. Malatesta, 199. Hughes Hronik, Clayton Keller, Utah. Brindley, Quinn Hughes. And Zachary LaRue. Man, if he can stay out of suspension problems. Oh, bonus autograph. Will Eklund for the Sharks. Sharks on the board. Is that a... Yeah, that's a true bonus autograph, because that's 3 from this year. And Eklund's a good player. Very good player. Panarin, Shen, and Marchand. McLean, Matthews, and St. Ivany. Islanders, Leafs, and Penguins. Let me shrink the insert stack down here so I don't mess it up. Here we go. And then we open up this side first because I keep on opening up the autograph side first. All right, let's keep it rolling here. Go. Spectrum of Pasta, McDavid for the Oilers and Del Mastro. Isaiah George to $9.99 for the Islanders. Akil Thomas, Wyatt Johnson. Zach Ostapchuk, future icon for the Senators. Kucherov, Matthews, Morelli. Sebastian Casa, Roman Yossi, and Sidney the Kidney Crosby. Point for the Bolts, Josh Norris and Yan Kuznetsov. All right. Yeah, it's funny seeing all the NHL stuff starting to come back into getting all the best shape of their life quotes. I love this time of year, man. Look, if they're calling it Sid the Kid, I'm just saying it's Sidney the Kidney. I don't make the rules. And hey, if you pull a really good card of his, it's worth a kidney. Lambert for the Jets, Ovi, and Tavares. Habs on the thing, Solani and Zellweger. Looks like we got a base autograph, would be my guess. No, this is a Future Watch first. Colorado? No, Montreal. Dobish. Dobish Future Watch autograph. You know what? I think the last time we pulled Nazar and Casa, it was with Dobby. 746 of 999. Nice one there for the Habs. That is Paul. Shakir Sorokin. Do we have a double Future Watch autograph box? We do. Brendan Brisson. All right. That's not bad for Vegas either. Not the worst guy to get. He's at least got first round pedigree. He's in New York now. Sorry, it's Brisson, not Brisson, but because his dad's an agent, you should know the name. Klapka, Siplikov, and Ostapchuk. Man, it's been an Ostapchuk break. Why is this backwards? Just Barzell and Horvat and Braden Shen. Got a pretty solid front row here, eh? Dobish, Casa, Nazar. That Owen Nolan's kind of sick. The Logan Morrison's like not the worst rookie to get in the acetate, so take it. Selly next. Yeah, hey, look, if we can pull one, Selly or Smith, we'll take either. At least you've already got an autograph. Would also take a Mitchkov, because we haven't pulled, in terms of like who we actually straight up just haven't pulled an autograph of yet, it is Mitchkov for SP Authentic, because technically we haven't pulled a Hudson and break, but the first box we opened up for a YouTube preview, we pulled one. We pulled the Celebrini, the Future Watch patch autograph, And then we pulled the Smith Sign of the Times. So our goal was to get one of the big Future Watch autographs, and we got it with the Selly patch auto. So Neighbors, Lilleberg, Rafai. Gold to 99 of Leon Draisaitl. Nice. Crosby, Malkin, Carlson. Mayu to 199 on the green. Pasta, Wilson, Scanlon. Bruins, Capitals, Rangers, yeah. Rafai, Bolduc, and McCann. Barzell, Ottinger, and Phil Kemp. Yeah, you were the person that traded for them, right? Because I think the person who traded them away came into our room after. It's like, I'm never trading again. All right. Speaking of patches, I'm not talking about Max. Barkov or Heggie on the green. That seems really off-centered to me. It probably is, but Heiskanen and Carlson. Brisson, Lindgren, and Kolosov. Oh, man. Oilers colors on a patch auto always scares me. But Nuge on the 3-color patch autograph. That's a really nice looking card, actually. I haven't seen one of those yet. For the Oilers on the UD Authentics patch auto. That's from last year. That's a really nice card. That is a extremely nice looking card. Oilers is... Oh, let's go. Oh, I think we put the Logan Morrison to the side, honestly. 3-color Nuge patch with an on-card autograph. That goes on the stands. Larkin, Raymond, Evangelista. Horizontal for Vegas. There's only 2 players it could be. Cormier. Lucas Cormier on the horizontal Future Watch autograph. Both of Vegas's rookies are like decent potential. Yep, Bodog, I will pull it back up in a second. Let me finish this row of cards and I'll pull it back up. There's our Klapka, Husnadinov. Colin, look at this photograph. Point and Pedersen. There we go. There's your little Nuge there. If we get the lighting right, there you go. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, like 49 on it. Yeah, no, super nice card. Yeah, when you hit a vet patch autograph that's just like good player, nice patch, can't complain. Yeah, and just really solid intercase. Like 3 good Future Watch autographs, some good vet autographs or like legend autographs. Couple of duds, but like, hey, that happens. Yeah, I mean, it's not the highest value card, but like, again, at the end of the day, it's still solid. Like, it's still good. It's better than not getting it. We'll put it that way. Darlene, Bork, and Jack Thompson. I was going to say, I don't think we're going to get a holographics, but for the Oilers, holographics. For the Leafs, John Bauer on the holographics. Because we got one in the first case, but I guess we didn't get a Legends one. Brady Kachuk. Declan Carlisle. Kirill Kaprizov. Kapanen for the Habs. Zach Hyman. Philip Tomasino. Jack Eichel. Scott Morrow. Bobby Orr. Chibrikov. Yeah, but like, really, what more could you... Obviously, outside of getting, like, the big four. What more could you want from this case? You know, if you were opening this up personally, you'd be like, yeah, I did. Obviously, there's still, like, 2 boxes worth of autos to go, but you'd be like, yeah, I did pretty good. Like, didn't hit the high-end stuff, but got a bunch of, like, really solid stuff at least, so... And I like Frank Nazar. I think Frank Nazar is going to be legit. Clark for the Wild. Gretzky for the Oilers. Jacques Hughes. Rantanen. Kaliev. Oscar Beck. Curated. Sam Reinhart to 99 for Florida. Sam Reinhart. Good vet auto. Crispy. Preds, Vegas, blue. So lots of teams it could be. I'm gonna go with Chibrick. It's not really dark enough for a Winnipeg blue. Noah Phillip, huh? Oilers having a 3 auto break is kind of wild to me. Because like, they've been pretty bad most of the time. But often for the Rangers. Lane Hudson on the red for the Habs. Shakir for the Sharks. It's got like some powdery stuff on it. Wallstedt and Sanderson. I think Bedard's gonna bounce back, man. He's too good. Like he straight up is too good. Yeah, Carolina is a team that normally, and like even Dallas hasn't been. Rangers have been pretty consistent. Colorado still stayed consistent. Last box here. Good luck. Let's get let's see a black auto here. That's what we want to see. That or like a good Future Watch auto. Johnson, Barkov, Verhaeghe, Steinberg. Gold. Jesper Wallstedt to 99 on the gold. That's not bad for the Wild. Thomas Kyrou, Kyle Connor. Malatesta to 9.99. Devin Cooley for the Flames. Crosby for the Penguins on the Patrick Red. Zuber for Utah. Jason Robertson, Anton Lundell, Alex DeBrincat. Cameron Butler, Elias Pettersson, and Akil Thomas finishes off the insert side. Auto side, good luck, folks. I think my headset is finally starting to kick the bucket after... I don't know, I've had this since like 2012. I think I got it Christmas of 2012. Maybe 2013. I think 2013 actually, yeah. So 12 years, same headset, using it like day in, day out. Traveled with it numerous times. It's had a good run. All right, well, I don't see any black. Brazeau, Schmaltz, and Rust. You can also tell that they printed pageantry before Utah ever played a game. Marchand Pasta, Yurchek. Look at this photograph. Pageantry autograph coming up here. Connor McDavid, pageantry autograph for the Oilers. Man, whenever you start trash talking them, man, that's a nice card. That is I mean, it's always a sad day when you got to move an Olin Nolan autograph, but like from the top 5. Come on. Yeah. Oilers crushed this break. Maverick Bork, Trevor Zegras. And maybe we'll get a good Future Watch autograph too. It's the fake Hurricane. It's Panamera for the Penguin. Or no, sorry, it's for the Hurricanes. Wait. Why is his autograph for the Penguins? Or not for the Penguins, for the Hurricanes? Every other one of his cards in the set. That is Hurricanes. Every single one of his other cards in the set is a Penguin. His red is a Penguin. The Future Watch autograph? Hurricane. Make it make sense. Quinn Hughes, Patrick Giles, Scanlon, Colangelo, and Ottinger. Well, that was sorry, those are in the wrong stack there. That was a really good intercase. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's got to be like super short print. That was a really solid master case too. That was, you know what, that was a good final like full case. Let's do a bit of a recap here. Some of our other autographs, we obviously got the Ponomarov, the Philp, the Reinhardt to 99.6. Cormier is a pretty good player, which is nice. Brisson's a pretty good player. Eklund's a good player. Like Steffi Noasen scored a lot of goals. Byram's solid. Yan Kuznetsov's not great. Phil Kemp's not great. Fiala's a good player. Kelly Chase, I mean, like rare autographs. So like there's at least like 6, 7, 8 autographs that would be like, those are solid. And then there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 that I'm not super excited about. Ponomarov, I guess you could kind of put it in the like in betweener, but the Owen Nolan's sick, like absolutely sick. Cool Bauer, cool Morrison. God, I think I have to put the Nuge in 5th. With the UD Authentics patch auto. Like, sick card. Beautiful card, but like, you know. Casa goes in 4th. Dobby gets freed into 3rd place. Mainly because I'm just a big Frank Nazar fan. I think he's going to be the best player of those. But yeah. Hit of the break. Connor McDavid pageantry autograph. I mean, what else can you say? It's a McDavid auto. So, and probably a super short print one of that. That's group break 594.